Hello. We're back at it again. With just a nice chill, nothing crazy this time, nothing weird. No spookums. There are no ghosts here. Yet. I'm a simple man. I see Pauly's live notification, I click on it. It's the best notification you can receive. Ugh. But yeah, we're gonna be doing some Tavern Management Simulator, which by the way was a key given out to me. So figured I'd let everybody know. I'd throw that out there. I'll keep that in mind. I'll constantly reiterate that. But yeah, how's everyone been doing? What's going on? Anything exciting and new for everyone? I would like to say that there's exciting and new stuff for me, but I feel like there isn't, It's just a chill day. It's just a, nice relaxing stream. Nothing crazy. Yet. Though I suppose in other news, Twitch's, I don't know if other people have been informed about this yet, but supposedly in October, they're upping the subscription prices. So, buy them now if you want them cheap. If you want to stockpile some subscriptions, Or if anyone wants to climb the ranks of top gifter. Though I think Ghost Kitten was the one that wanted to do that. Maybe that would be the prime time. Sub prices are going up again. That's ridiculous. It is a little ridiculous because it does feel a little quick, but I guess it makes sense. I think they're just upping tier 1, which admittedly is probably the most used tier. I think. Hang on, let me double check. I think the prices are only up on mobile. Yeah, let me double check if I got the news right. I don't want to be spreading misinformation. But if I'm not surprised, I wouldn't be surprised if it did start to kind of creep, Hello. Man. I feel like I'm gonna butcher this name. Goy Biozil Zit. I'm gonna call you Goy. I hope that's okay. But yeah, welcome on in. But you were probably given the key from all the simulator games you've been playing. Hey, I am a pinnacle of Giblozit. That is probably... Yeah, you kind of butchered my name. I apologize for butchering your name. Giblozit. That does probably sound... Giblozit. That probably sounds a bit better. I'll be here all day. You gotta admit, it's hard to pronounce. It's just a lot of, it's a lot happening with a username. But, hey. Thanks for coming on in. What is this? Let's see. Before I'm spreading misinformation, the rising cost of local currency fluctuations were updating tier 1 subscriptions and gift sub prices on the Twitch iOS and Android mobile apps. So yeah, it is on mobile, which is weird. Gibiaz. Gibiaz? I think I'm seeing that correctly. Yeah, it's kind of weird that it's just on the mobile apps. Take my name and go to Google Translate in French and you'll have it. That is, that's a good recommendation. Google takes their tithe from the Twitch coffers. Which, yeah, like, I can understand if Twitch is trying to counteract that, and they're just like, hey, we kind of have to, like, up that, you know. It's very fair that, you know, adjustments have to be made. So I guess, hey, if you're doing any sort of gift subbing or subbing in general, you know, don't do it on mobile. So just sub on the website like you should already be doing, basically. Well, see, not everybody... See, this is the crazy thing about Twitch. I'm sure they want you to use their website, but they also want you to use their app. So it does just kind of turn into the whole, like, just ignore the app. And then they'll get angry about that. Like, oh, you're ignoring our app. Or you can call me Gib. That works too. We'll stick with Gib for now, until I actually put this in Google Translate. But hey, it's still appreciative that you swung on by. Even though I'm butchering your name in real time. To be fair though, I have mentioned that I have like weird stream dyslexia. For some reason, when I'm starting to stream, it could be just a normal name, but because all the letters get just crunched together, I'm just like, Grat Gran Soup. You know, and it's like, it doesn't say that at all. Every English streamer butchers my name, don't worry. That is true too, you know. Anything that isn't American, I feel like is fair game for us to just horrendously do. But I'll be one of the first, well, probably not the first, but I'll be one of many to apologize. It's a French root name, which is pretty good. I mean, that's pretty neat. I have taken 2 years of French. Oui, oui. And then we just see all of France is just completely hates the fact that I'm speaking. Yeah, I have little to no, you know, French learning, which is probably why. Bonjour, mon ami. Comment vas-tu? Let's see. What are the things that I still remember from French class? Je m'appelle. I remember je m'appelle. I remember bibliothèque for library. Look, turns out it's been a while since I've taken French. I'm sure my teacher, I could give you swear words if you want. Now, admittedly, I've never learned French swear words, which, yeah, you can... But this is going to be the trick, though. You're going to give us swear words, and they're actually going to be like... hug. They're just going to be like words of encouragement. Someone has to fact check this. No, I promise it's some swear words. Feel free to spread French swear words. The chat isn't French, so long as they're not too crazy. you know, I feel like we all know the ones that we're all thinking the same thing. But yeah, how's everyone been doing? I think I already asked that, but, you know, hey, never hurts to ask again. Jeff Bezos should just buy Google at this point. How hasn't he bought, like, Google? How has Jeff Bezos not, like, expanded, like, super crazy? Even though the app is vastly inferior, can't even share the stream streak. Yeah, but you can just say what the stream streak is. Well, about some not crazy, they're all crazy. Well, you know, yeah, like, yeah, those are fine. Though, looking at Putain, though I'm sure I butchered that, the moment I saw it, I was just like, poutine? Is that what the food is in Canada? Though it's probably not as strong of an A. Well, maybe, I don't know. Look, it's been a while. The list of French curse words goes on. The good ones are always like words that are, or not like words, but like phrases, like explicitly based around, you know, like something in the culture. Like I'm trying to think of one for America, but like, I guess it'd be like calling, like in England, people call people like bellin. And it's like, you don't hear that anywhere else. We gotta have those kinds of insults. I think Lion Teamer's choked on memes. He hasn't been around. Didn't he post that he, like, couldn't access his computer? This guy. Yeah, like we need some good solid French like phrases that you only hear to insult someone in France. All of the French audience is shaking their head. Maybe he DM'd you? No, he hasn't DM'd me, which admittedly I do suck at replying. Can I get a refund? Why did it turn into a... It turned into an emote. There are no refunds here. There is simply the enjoyment of the stream. You're all locked in. You're strapped into your seats. That's how it works, right? That's how streaming works. You know, I've put the super glue on your chair. Oh, you want a list of French curse words? I got you. I mean, yeah, like, look, no, this is educational. What was the ending to the bathhouse game? I got the bad ending, which I believe is the only ending, because I actually did look it up after the stream ended. I think you have to play the game like 3 times in a row. Well, not like in a row, but you know. There will be some crazy ones. Just so long as they're not like horribly offensive. I'm talking like, you know, a part of the rules, you know. You can say curse words, but nothing too spicy. Yeah. We don't want some crazy like racial stuff going on. I like on how the stream that I got like a key to do a because this isn't sponsored, but this was a key gifted by the developer. Look at how we're doing a stream that's the key has been given, and it's like, yo, let me teach you some curse words. I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room. That can't be all bad. You know, it's like a trampoline. But yeah, the bathhouse game, I would still... Your French sponsors are mad. I don't know if the game is French. Is it? If Gib is the sponsor. No, I'm just... yeah, the developer is One More Time. But yeah, it looked like an interesting game, and I kind of, you know, did the whole like, hey, be interesting. Hell no, I ain't the sponsor. Man, that would be very interesting though. The sponsor comes in here and they're like, yo, I'm gonna teach you some curse words. Rats make me crazy. I don't know, some rats can be cute. One of the viewers, Ghost Kitten, thinks anglerfish are... I don't know if she said that they were cute. Maybe she said they were cute. I don't remember. She said that she liked them. And like, anglerfish seemed like a hard fish to enjoy. But technically, to go back on Sirence's statement, this is technically not a sponsorship. So theoretically, if the game is really bad, I can still kind of say it's really bad. But judging on the reviews, it seems to be a pretty decent game. They're like, sub, want to learn some French curse words? They'll be crazy. That would be one of the most interesting, you know, developers that you could ever talk to. They just start coming into chat and like meme lording. Anglerfish are ugly beasts. That's what I was saying. I was like, you know, because then she talked about possums, and it's like, okay, possums are at least like fuzzy. You can kind of be like, they're kind of cute. They're like, you know, they're like rodents, and some rodents can be cute. But like anglerfish, like, they've just got the most craziest set of teeth. They're the wackiest creature. They're in the deep, dark depths of the ocean. There's not a lot of pluses that you can do with a, you know, with an anglerfish. But a possum, you can kind of, you know, you can give them the benefit of the doubt. First chat is want to learn curse words. French curse words. I mean, it's an interesting way to get me to remember you. Yeah. I remember this guy, he came into here and he just started teaching me French curse words. That, and after the stream's done, I have to input your name in Google Translate and see what it turns into. I'm following, man. Thank you, Gib. I'm just gonna call you Gib for now until I actually put it through Google Translate. But it's very much appreciated. I would like to think that everybody can enjoy these streams. Even people trying to teach me French. You have to do the audio thing, not translate. Oh, well, yeah. The whole, like, robot voice, you know. I would do it now, but, like, I'd have to pull it up, and I'm gonna keep it a mystery. And then the moment the stream is done, I'm gonna see. And then I'm gonna have to, like, practice it, you know? I'd like to think it's not that hard to pronounce. It's just crazy to see at first, you know? I can't remember who the follower was, but I'm not joking when I say I have some form of, like, stream dyslexia. Because there was literally somebody who just had a name, but it was in all lowercase. And for some reason, I pronounced it in the most, like, ridiculous manner. I think it was just somebody with a name like, you know, Hannah something, and I pronounced it in the most worst way. Shall you see in the next stream? Oh yeah. I stream, just in case you can't catch the whole stream, Monday through Friday, generally. But there is a Discord, in case you want to see the schedule posted. I also post when I go live on X, Twitter, whatever the heck you want to call it. But yeah. Generally, it's Monday through Friday, 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. EST, Eastern Time. Let me write my curse words in the chat. I wonder if Twitch will actually, like, recognize it. Being that this is... I mean, I would like to think. I mean, there's... I don't know if it would register if it's... It's gotta register. The problem is I won't know what it says. So I'll just have to take your word for it. Though, to be fair, it didn't stop you before. Then again, I think I allowed the words like fuck and, you know, son of a bitch, and yeah, like, those are fine. We'll see if Twitch auto-mod, like, catches you. I'll permit the phrases. But yeah. Let's see. So I know Ghostfish. Yeah, Ghostfish. Ghost Kitten, though Ghostfish, that could still be a thing. God, caught you in the English way. It caught... I don't know why. It didn't complain about the French bit. It complained about the English bit. Okay, chat, you gotta take notes on all these French curse words. The hard part is if I have to remember them. People are gonna start cursing at me in French, and I'm just gonna be like, I don't know, but I agree. But yeah. Ghost Kitten's favorite, maybe not favorite animal. We're gonna say... Make a Google Doc, man. What's this document on your computer? It's all the French curse words. Just in case I need to remember them. I have a list open while I stream, just in case. It's an important thing to have. So Ghost Kitten likes anglerfish. What the heck does everyone else like? I think me and Soap had this conversation too of like a favorite animal. And I think Lion Teamers also mentioned it, but I said my favorite animal is a pangolin. Oxyotl. That's a pretty good animal. That's a pretty good animal if I do say so myself. See, like, that's the kind of fish that you could get, like, you can accept. He's got, like, a doofy face. He's just a guy. He's just vibing. But then you have anglerfish. That's just, like, hell on earth. Horseshoe crab. I think I've seen a horseshoe crab before. Let me double check with the old Google search. Those are freaky in the sense that like every crab is a little freaky when you flip it upside down. Like even one of the first photos is just like, like you just have all of its, you just see all of its legs and mouth and whatnot. If I could drop some bits, I would, but I'm poor. Hey, it's all good. The bits will always be here whenever you find financial stability and you still feel like donating. You know, I would much prefer people are able to, you know, eat their meals and whatnot, you know. If you're ever feeling super generous at some time and you have the money, that's one thing. But if you're like struggling, yeah, don't donate. don't worry about you first. Kabuto was my favorite Pokemon as a kid. For some reason it stuck. I think, let's see, my favorite Pokemon has always been, for the longest time, it's probably a pretty normie version, but it's always been Alakazam. Kabuto is a Naruto man, no? It's also a Pokemon. Though, to be fair, I don't know what it would be called in French. What is it in French? What is the French translation? I don't know. Do they have a French translation for Kabuto? Would it not just be Kabuto? I'm not sure how that works. I don't know how that works. Because I thought it would be like a name. For me, it's 11:30 p.m. For me, it's 5:30 p.m. So, unless you stay up till like the wee hours of the morning, yeah, you might not be catching the whole stream. But I post VODs, and the panels down below, you can click on the YouTube page. So in case you want to catch the stream, you know, catch the game, it'll be down there. I respect the Alakazam pick more than Charizard. Yeah, I will say, as much as a normie I could be for being an Alakazam guy, I've never been that into one of the starters. If I have to pick a starter, it was usually always like water types. So it was like Squirtle. Oh, what the heck was the alligator's name? My brain. That one was my, like, number one. Was the freaking, alligator. Which I cannot remember for the life of me. For some reason, it has skipped my brain. Totodile, that's what it was. Yeah, everybody was always super into Cyndaquil, and I was all like, Totodile! Because as a kid, though probably not like a super young kid, there was a Pokemon movie, and Totodile was just a dingus, and it was just so funny to see him. I'm going to sleep. Bye. By the way, I'm coming tomorrow. Sounds good. Even if you don't stream. If I don't stream, there should be somebody hosted. So you might be catching someone else's stream. But Monday through Friday, you will most definitely catch me. It'd be Saturday and Sunday is a big if. But thank you for the follow, and enjoy the rest of your evening, your night. Enjoy your night's rest. I actually hear that people like the crocodile more from that game. Maybe it was just like the household that I grew up in, but everybody was always like, yo, the freaking fire types. Like, I love Cyndaquil. I love, you know, Charizard, and I think it only started getting slightly divisive during the, like, Piplup phase. Maybe, like, Oshawott. You write, beautiful? Oof. I'm gonna put it in Google just to make sure I don't misspell it by quickly typing it. I guess in English it'd be this. Yeah, there you go. Unless you meant, like, a translation. Which I guess it'd be a translation, you know. Bye-bye, beautiful people. Thank you, thank you. It's a pleasure to see you swing on by. Enjoy your night's sleep. Empoleon is still one of my favorites. Yeah, like, I think the last water type that I did not enjoy... oof. I wasn't a huge fan of PaulyPoe. The freaking, like, otter looking... Or not the otter, but, like, the seal. Oshawott, I think, was okay. Piplup, yeah, Piplup became good with Empoleon. I was fine with that. Sobble. I think Sobble was probably the beginning of my, like, questionable. Which, to be fair, that's still pretty good. And then the freaking Quaxley was just like, what even is this? What am I looking at? How could they do this? People loved Froakie and Greninja. Yeah, like, Froakie, I could respect Froakie and Greninja. I think it's a little weird that his tongue becomes his scarf, but, you know, I can respect Greninja. Mudkip is kind of, like, on the fence. I think, like, the final forms do a lot of heavy lifting in those, like, early stages. But, like, Quaxley, there's no forgiveness there. Sobble is kind of the same way, where it's like, I can accept it, but it's not good. Like, I don't like 007 Lizard that goes from being a sad crybaby to a sniper. Like, I don't understand the transition here. Like, Sobble is ugly. What's the Gex looking final evolution? Yeah, like, I just don't understand where it comes from. You know, like, I guess it'd be one thing if it was always, like, crying, but it just turns into this Hitman. And then they had the freaking form, like the, what do they call it, like Titan Max or Gigamax? And it gets a freaking sniper rifle, and it's on, like, a tower, and it's like, what the heck am I, like, what am I looking at? Like, the giant tail. Yeah, it's like, it's just, like, I don't know what they were doing with it. And it's just so goofy and stupid, and it's just like, ugh. They massacred my boy. My water types. And then, yeah. But the main one, out of all of them, Totodile. If I had to pick one water type to rule them all for myself, Totodile. He's just such a goofy guy. He's such a happy alligator. At least he looks happy. Then he becomes Feraligatr, and then he starts to look pissed off, you know. Which I guess, you know, is understandable. He was small, and then he got big. But Sobble? What the heck is Sobble? What's going on? But I suppose I should start to transition. Slowly, he loses his innocence. He's grown. He used to have such whimsy and wonder. Now he hates everything. But yeah. To reiterate again, because this is the one thing that I think I do have to do. I'm going to reiterate that this is a review copy. This isn't you know, I'm not being paid. I repeat. This is definitely this is one of the this is the first game that I've ever gotten like a review copy of. So like for me, it's more or less like awkward level of like, how much do I have to actually say? And I feel like in this case, it's better safe than sorry. But yeah, this is a review copy that was given to me for Tavern Manager Simulator. It looked very interesting for me, which is why I kind of, you know, reached out a little towards them, and, you know, they reached back, and with their kindness and generosity, they sent me a key for it, and I figured I'd give it a go. So yeah, I haven't even done like any of the fiddly stuff with this for the yo, let's just crank it on the max. Surprisingly though, the music is very quiet, which I guess I'll accept, because generally everything's like blazing. There is Twitch integration. I did not know that, or else I would have done that prior. But for this time, you know, for the first time, we gotta play it as is. We gotta give these drinks to people. I'm in the middle of nowhere. Also, the sensitivity could go up. I need to be able to do some freaking like 360s, you know? You never know when a person needs a drink, and you just gotta like, you know, bam. What the heck is this? I don't need it now. I don't need this sign. Okay. I gotta kick open this door. I need to look from the other side. I'm locked out of my own tavern. Hey, anybody in there? Huh? Who locked me out? I can apparently clean the window from the outside. I'm just pulling this off with my bare hands. Can I break my own window to get in? Just like... I'm gonna have to do this eventually anyway. Let's just... We gotta make this place presentable. I'm only doing the front, though. Well, turns out there are no other windows. Except for this one. Hang on, dude. None of these windows are open. Oh. I can go inside here, but I need to remove the boards. I'm way ahead of you. Ugh. Ugh. I don't think I can crouch. I have to do it legit. Ugh. Nope. Still can't fit. I'm inside. Now I just have to clean. Keep the tavern clean and tidy. Tidy up dirt on time. Some customers might become dissatisfied and even leave. What's the bare minimum of cleaning I can do here? You can remove small debris by clicking on it. Stains on the floor. I don't want to know what that is, what that stain even is. Can be cleaned with a mop. Open the tool menu and open the tab and select the menu. Start mopping the floor with the old mouse button. What counts as too big to clean? Also, did it not just say tab? I am pushing tab. Maybe I haven't picked up a mop yet. It looks like this was once a kitchen here. Everything is broke. Everything is beyond broke. Look at this. Jesus. Who owned this place before me? I hope I didn't, like, buy this place. Yeah. I don't have, like, debt, do I? Look, all we gotta do is the bare minimum. And we're good. We'll be fine. We're already, look at that, halfway to cleanliness. People, when they first enter this joint, they're going like, it's alright. This is what they see, and they think it's alright. This is what I imagine that happens in Airbnbs. I've read some of those stories. You're not wrong. Yo, let's pour some drinks. Oh, no, I can't. Open the tavern doors. Yo, we're open for business. Hey. Pull out the mop, press tab. Okay, so yeah, I am getting tutorialized. Oh, I thought it was more like spinny. What do I have to sweep? Just this? Yeah. Look. Do the bare minimum. We do this. We get it out of the kitchen. And we're good. This is fine. This is like a storage area. They can't judge me for not cleaning my storage area. Look, the bar is almost full. These big piles of old trash can't be moved. Maybe the tavern will have something to cover them with. So I am doing the bare minimum. Nobody needs to know. Oh, I have to pick them all up first. Let me just grab all these covers. Yeah, nobody needs to know about the piles of garbage in the corner. All they need to do is buy. Buy. Honestly, I'd say we're good to open. Jesus, my office is empty. And sad. Why is it so large? Buy ale. I don't even have the means to sell. This is your tavern management desk. You need to manage, You need it to manage the tavern. Replenish resources, buy furniture and decorations. Order the necessary resources in the resource section. Seems simple. Add it to the cart. You buy. Yeah. And then I'm just like, oh. We got some delivery. How much money do I have to play with here? I have $50. 50 coinaroos. 50 funny bucks as they were. Which is 10 ales. Guys, we're gonna have to jack up the prices for these ales. I'm going all in, baby. I'm in the business of big ale. After placing an order, wait for the cart. Pick them up, put them in the warehouse. Yeah, it's self-explanatory. Now I just have to wait. What the heck is that noise? Oh, it's the wind. It's a quiet wind. Is the delivery going around back? Hang on. Oh no, it's counting down. Never mind. It is around back. God dang it. Guys, you should have warned me where you're putting my single keg that I'm then putting in a bag. to then put on a shelf. It multiplied. Now that's powerful. Okay, we're open for business. We got 10 ales. The moment anyone wants anything else. The fatty rooster. Hang on. What pictures do we have here? Got a dead boar. Oh. 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 This is the one. Unless there's another one that just beats that, which, you know, to be fair, honestly, no. That one's a close second. That one's also pretty good. Ooh. There's too many. I think we're gonna go with the angry gnome. What if I spelled it wrong? Gnomey. It's the angry gnome. I would go to a bar like this, right? You know, you get too many places that are you know, too serious. You want a drink at the angry gnome. I wonder if I can change that anytime. Open your tavern so the customers can enter. The wicked basilisk. No. You don't go to a place like that. To do this, turn the column on the sign, approach the column and press LB. You can change the sign wherever you want. You can also close the tavern at any time. For example, take care of the business, the tavern, without distracted by customers. Makes sense. So is this the column? Bam. Come on in. What if just nobody entered? Just like, ugh. I mean, I couldn't blame them. The name does a lot of heavy lifting, but I thought I spelled angry wrong without spaced out. I couldn't blame them with how just dead it looks inside. Let me just, bam. Perfect pour. You can't tell me otherwise. Click on the creating an order, hold pour mug, release when it is in the yellow or green. The drinks are loud here. Retrieve the order. Serve. Yeah. I think this is all self-explanatory. I might as well pour them all. I literally have nothing else. This is how you do it. We have one customer. Do you want one of these? This is literally all I have. If you do not want it, you know, just don't even bother. Bam. Oh, I see. Is it just me, or like their models are giving me like real World of Warcraft vibes? Which, you know, I guess if you're trying to like pull off like a Goldshire kind of thing, you know. I keep clicking on them. I forget that I have to... Hang on. Nobody sees the back rooms. I really wish there was a door onto the kitchen. And now I just stare at them. Oh, I guess I can talk to them. Glad to see you in my tavern. It's always a pleasure to visit you. You've only visited me once. I think your tavern will soon become the best in the entire kingdom. This guy has high hopes for me. I can't see. I can't see guest services. I can only assume that I have to clean. Yeah, I have to clean up. freaking pick this up. I gotta... I'll be with you in a second. I'm only one man. Or woman? I don't know. I don't know what I am. I can't. I just keep... I don't know where I put this. I have just a dirty mug. I have 2 dirty mugs. I don't know. It's the only thing that works, though. No clean water. Oh, that's why. Maybe it's not a big deal. Look. Just because there's 2 dirty mugs here means nothing. Bro is talking crazy after 1 drink. This will be the best bar in the kingdom. It's because it's the only bar in the kingdom. Bam. How many mugs can I carry? Hopefully, all of them, because until I have enough time to close to fill up the water. You done with that drink? Huh? I don't mean to pressure you or anything, but you better finish up. Wait. Oh, I thought they weren't gonna pay. I need to wash the dishes. I don't have a bucket. Do I have a bucket? Water is needed to wash dishes. Dirty dishes for cooking dishes. To get a bucket of water, you need a well. Turn the handle. Raise the bucket. Oh, so maybe I wasn't supposed to know. I need a spare tray. Hang on, I'll be with you in a second. What the heck? Who knew? Dealing with this. How do I... You run out of dishes, you won't be able to create new orders. Keep track of the amount of clean dishes and periodically wash dirty dishes. Yeah. Now that I actually have the water. Okay. Here. God dang it. I was improving on that and then I immediately messed it up. I am running out of mugs. You gotta finish up, lady. Oh, wait. I don't have any more. Oh, I do. Never mind. I thought I didn't have any more, drinks. Look. I have a perfect pour. Okay, we take these. God dang it, they keep coming. I literally just opened. I mean, soon I'm not gonna have any supplies, so it's not gonna matter. Okay, this is how you clean. I threw that cup. It's gone forever. I'm cleaning as fast as I can. Did they already go back? Serve customers to gain reputation. You need reputation to develop the tavern. The more customers you serve, the more famous your tavern will become. Strive to create orders of proper quality. The quality of the order affects, so basically, yeah, like, pour good beer, serve decent food. Don't drink on the job. You know, the usual. the usual stuff. When you reach a new level of reputation, you'll upgrade the tavern. If you have enough money, and you've met all conditions. Upgrades unlock access to new content. For example, new space, workplace, decorations, furniture. Some upgrades can increase your productivity. Man. Whoops. How do I... Oh, there we go. Jesus! This guy, like, spewed all over the counter. Oh. Apparently they just want me to buy a new improvement. I could use a trash bin. Tavern expands, new clients, new furniture, new decoration. I guess I am making money. I mean, I made double out of 10 drinks. Do I ever sleep? That is kind of a question I have. You can deliver new furniture for clients here. Oh. Furniture. To serve more customers, buy and place furniture in the tavern. I can barely handle the ones at the counter. They want me to, like, hey, add some tables. Open your inventory, press using tab or I and select the furniture you want to place. If a company comes to you, they want to sit at a separate table, make sure you have the right desk. Okay. You know, the proper thing, you know. Makes sense. It ain't happening, though. This place is staying small. I'm understanding my roots, you know? What? These people, they made my floor all dirty. This place isn't just a sty for you to tread your dirty shoes in. You better not be tracking dirt. You tracking dirt. Sweep you. I'm gonna clean your feet before you enter. Okay, I have to close, right? Like, I don't have anything. I don't have anything to sell anymore. Yeah, I'm all out. Do I close now? Let's see, I could use some furniture. Oh yeah, I gotta buy it through here. I don't want to buy furniture. I think I can only, they only want me to buy one. Dude, I need some more freaking beer. I need some more drinks. Okay, I think I have to close. Okay, we're closed. Get out. Everybody go home. I have to restock and, like, figure out what the heck I'm doing. I have to make this place not look as crazy as I was hoping. Okay, first, I'm gonna order more drinks. Which I'm curious if I can just go all in on the drinks. Or if the game's gonna yell at me. We wanted you to upgrade something else. It's like, too bad. Okay. We can only put it here. We can't, like... How do I rotate? We need to make it as insane as possible. There are fewer tavern visitors at night. If you wish, you can, if you wish, close the tavern and go to bed until morning, or enjoy some quiet time. Use a bed in your room. I want this to be as, like, inconvenient as possible. But I don't think that's gonna be possible. Man, being, like, right next to the bar. Yeah, this is pretty inconvenient. And then apparently they can only enter through the one way. So they have to go all the way around for some reason. Perfect. Why is this your obsession? To make the place look stupid? I don't know. Why not? You did this in supermarkets. Look, I have to make them work for it. That's how you know the product is good. If you make it as inconvenient as possible and they're still coming here, that means you're doing something right. You're free to decorate the tavern, walls, floors, tables, order decor, and the special section. Decor, yeah, okay, the usual stuff. To be fair though, how many times in games do you see people do that, where you're just like, oh, I need to make it look aesthetically pleasing. Like, no, 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 no. It's the opposite. You need to make it like a clown show up in here. Like, it's the most wacky, over the top. Yeah, they want me to order and receive decorations. I don't want to do that. Well, I guess it's cheap. Crap, I forgot to buy beer. Now I have to wait for the shipment to come in. Also, the place is called the Angry Gnome. You know, like, that's the whole thing. You come in, you get grumpy. Yeah, that's business. This is how you clean. If you enter my household, this is how you clean every time. Okay, we're putting a cactus somewhere. Where can I put this? There. Look. People love cactuses. They're willing to share their seat with one. I wonder if it'll actually fall over. It does kind of have physics, so I wonder if somebody can just, like, shove this. I guess I'll find out. Okay. So I think now all we need is just food to boost reputation. Which is fine. Yeah, it's fine. We'll get the order in, we'll load up, and then in the morning we'll open when people want to drink at a nice brisk, like 7 a.m. Can I get on the roof? I can. Oh! The angry gnome. That gnome's coming with me. If there's one decoration that's getting respect in this place, it's the gnome. That gnome will be treated like royalty in this place. Ugh. You enter a bar, there's a cactus on a stool and a gnome on the counter. That's a happy gnome. Hey, it kind of does look pretty happy. Hang on, can I... There. We're rebranding. We went from the angry gnome to the happy gnome. And this is our mascot. This is our boy. Yeah, we can sleep. I don't think there's any reason not to. Rebranded around the gnome. Single-handedly. That's like something that you would see in like a freaking like Skyrim. Like, why is it named this? Like, well, I found a gnome on the roof, so, you know, felt like I had to, you know? Okay. Pour some drinks. Let's pour them perfectly every time. With no flaws. No negatives. You know. Clearly, a master of my craft. If there's one thing I know how to do, it's pour. The moment you ask for food, though, you get out. Why do I only have... I have 4 mugs? Oh, well, yeah, I guess I use 6. Huh. We only have beers, so if you don't want those, then get out. I guess I should just keep pouring. There's no reason not to. Woo! I almost missed that one. You know, I was gonna have to rebrand the building again to the Angry Gnome. It's always a pleasure to visit you. Man, these people. It's always a pleasure. Man. You sure these guys ain't robots? They just say the same thing. I'm just curious if someone will shove the cactus. Jesus, you guys could have made a bigger mess, you know? We only have one thing. I guess while it's quiet, we'll wash these mugs. What? I only cleaned 1 mug. That's how good I am at cleaning. Do some more pouring. So far, so good. People love the gnome. Turns out, though I am curious, there are more people showing up. Will someone knock it over? Oh, they're waiting for a seat. Yo, we got paying customers. Get out. I only have these exact places. It'll be a minute. Come on, drink up quicker. Yeah, I'll be the greatest in the land. Friggin'. I've got a. Okay, you're good. God, I don't have enough tables because apparently you guys are just really shtickly about this. Also, can you guys really clean your feet? I know I'm just one person, but Jesus. Two more drinks. Hang on, I'll be polite. I'll be the greatest in the kingdom. Bam. That's how you be polite. You just kind of like rush them and talking. Like, yeah. I'll be the best in the kingdom. it gets them every time. People love to be rushed and feel like everybody just wants chairs. Nobody wants to sit at the bench. Everybody wants to sit on the one table. They want the table. You'll all be back. Soon I'll have 2 tables. And then you'll be sorry. The table's dirty. Well, of course the table's dirty. I have 1. But I can't. Oh. Because of this. I know you're ordering. I'm moving as fast as I can. Yeah, I like on how I put this on the counter waiting for people to use it, and everybody just wants to sit at a table, thus defeating the point. It's like my work here isn't even appreciated. Also, somehow I'm out of drinks, and I thought I had, like... I thought I bought, like, a ton. But apparently I didn't buy enough. Well, I raised the reputation. Buy a new tavern level. It feels like I need to buy a chair. Feels like the tavern level is not that important. Because people only want this table. He's drinking in front of the gnome. Yes. Yes. Respect the gnome. I am running out of stuff, though. I'm gonna have to close, I think. Or quickly order. Oh, wait, wrong way. I gotta quickly order more stuff. Sure. Wait. Oh. No. No! That delivery man better get here quick. Okay, I see one flaw of putting the gnome on the counter. One glaring flaw. The delivery man isn't quick enough. It'll be a minute. I'm literally getting the order as we speak. That man sat on a cactus. He seems fine. Gotta make that money. Gotta freaking just throw this on here. It's still perfect. Even when I'm rushed, I'm still perfect. I need to leave in order to... there we go. It's getting kind of dark. I should probably slow down on the pours. Let me just start cleaning this up. It definitely speeds up fast. I was expecting that, like, slow start, you know? Though, you know, I'm probably doing way more work than I'm supposed to. Yeah, I know there's a dirty table. There's always a dirty table. That's why I hate the table. I thought that guy was first, yet he let the other people go first. Say, there's no, like, downside of just letting these beers sit out overnight, right? Like, theoretically, I could just pre-pour everything. Maybe. Well, let's find out. Ooh, I only did it good that time. I messed up. It's all downhill from here. I have to clean. Freaking get these cups out of here. Okay. And we just clean. Bam. We got more people? Yeah, it's perfect. It's perfect. It's playing out just as I planned. Everything's just a little rushed and panicky is all. It's fine. Everybody here keeps spewing out like green stuff in my kitchen. It's kind of weird, if I do say so myself. I guess I should... The one thing I haven't felt like I had the time to do is talk to people. Like, I'm constantly rushing around. Everything is not clean. Yeah. It was lying to me. Okay. These people just want constant chairs. What does improving this do? Tavern expansion, new clients, new furniture, new decoration. Sure, whatever. We now have a toilet. Oh no. Oh no. No, 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 no. We all know what this means. Inspect the toilet. Yep, that's a toilet. In the future, it's better to not leave the leave it dirty for long. The stench will be terrible. Now the tavern has a toilet. Sometimes customers will use it. I think I preferred it when they couldn't use the bathroom here, you know? Order sausages for clients. No. No. Hang on, I'm getting your drinks. You friggin', you people just take. You just want. And then yeah, 2 people here. I think these guys, nope. They are not going to be the last people. I'm just gonna pour it all. Just pour it all. We have to order sausage. What's a good amount of sausage? We'll do like 10, and then we'll do 10. Bam. That's a good amount of sausage. Is that always dirty? Oh, that's where the sausage goes. Yeah, I knew that. I knew that. It's not like I, have a crazy tavern. It's not like, this place is super filthy or something. Delivery's almost here. They're gonna start ordering sausages. I don't even know how to friggin' unusual clients. You're becoming more popular and attracting attention. Sometimes unusual customers will come to you. Someone may ask for help while others may be rowdy. To talk to a client, click on them with LB, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Well, I'm cleaning, so unless you want to drink out of a dirty cup. Would you have a coin for me, honored one? I don't think I even have 15 gold. Thank you, dear. I'll tell everyone who cannot, those who cannot pay here are treated well. I should have told her to scram. I should have told her to buzz off. Mostly because I barely have a chance to freaking take care of all this. Let me just throw it all here. Bam. Okay. Jeez. We need to, like, take a second. This is going like 90 miles an hour. Next homeless person we see, we boot out. We actually need to, like, reel it back, you know? There's so many people. Customers may order not only drinks, but also snacks. Buy resources and da-da-da-da-da. Arrange the snacks on the shelves. I don't have time. Hang on, do you want a beer or just a snack? They just wanted a beer. They didn't want a snack. How do I... Oh. I'm glad that it isn't a freaking, like, super mini game. For everything, you know? Like, I can appreciate that at least. I'm making too much money. I thought it was supposed to get quieter at night. We don't have a table for 3. Buzz off. Why is there a pile of... Look. Oh, never mind. Okay. Now that I've come back from cleaning that, horse pile, you know. Why are they... Oh, they're using the... They're using our facilities. We don't have a table for 3. We never will. You could sit at the bar counter. Which is ironic that they're like, oh, the bar gets quieter at night than it does during the day. I would think it would be the opposite, but, what do I know? Okay, maybe we get them to leave. I could just bite the bullet and actually put a table of 3 in, but I don't want to do that. They're the only ones. We don't cater to just 3 people. Hang on. I mean, I can't do it now. They left. Fine. I'll do it. But I won't be happy about it. I'll do it begrudgingly. Everything is cleaned, right? Yeah. Everything's cleaned. Everything's poured. There's plenty of snacks. They just want one of these. Perfect. Pour more drinks. Put one of these up. And then let's put this table in, because apparently people demand a bench. They want a bench. Where do we put this? We don't even have room for a bench. Oh, yes, we do. This is what you get. This is what you deserve. You're being as close to the outhouse as possible, to the point where I can barely even get in and out of my own building. People wanting. They just want and want. I still haven't even cleaned up the footprints. I think it's finally... Nope, there's someone else. There's always someone else. Just you, ma'am. Just you. Bam. Easiest one. Yeah, I could just leave these out overnight, I think. Okay. I guess the one thing I should begrudgingly check is if the outhouse is clean. Which it is. There is still a strange amount of dirt, we'll say. Piles of the brown, as it were, out on the back porch. Oh, I can get a loan from a literal goblin. There's a dirty table. Let me throw this in here. Okay. I think we're good. I guess we could just do it overnight. You better not make a mess in there. I'll know it was you. I'll know. We gotta be sure. If they break that toilet, we know who did it. If they break it. This would be an insane thing to see. I know you're breaking it. I'm watching. From a respectable distance. But if I hear that it's broken, you'll never be able to drink here again. I think this person's drunk. Okay, I thought they were like walking towards me. I need more. I need to order more stuff. We need so much more. Too much. They just want some sausages. Some midnight some 2 a.m. sausages. A respectable order. I keep forgetting to talk to them. Though surprisingly, I haven't gotten any like strange people. I've gotten one. I have to hop over the bench in order to, you know, clean up my own place to set up for the day. The morning. There's a dirty table. I wouldn't call that a dirty table. I mean, unless this one's dirty? No. Yeah. Not dirty. They just put coins on it. Turns out I'm just a real stickler. Okay, I got 20 coins. How much resources do we got? I don't think we need to order anything else. It's finally quiet. Peace. At 3 a.m. The bathroom is still clean? Yes. Can I add water to the already existing water? I just like bam. Yeah. Also, can I just leave? Can I just do this? Yeah. Why don't I just do this? This is min-maxing. Yo. Where'd you people come from? Oh no, you can only have one bucket out at a time. They want 1 drink, 2 sausage. Perfect. Pour a couple more. We're starting to get ahead. We're evening it out. This is the first people using the bench. They came back after I kicked them out. And it's starting to hit daytime again, so yeah, we're right back to being busy. I don't think you have to sleep. I don't think you get a chance to sleep. It's very fast-paced. Let me just put this dirty cup with the sausage. Which is fine. You know, the dirty cup adds flavor. Even though everything they touch is green, I don't know why. It's a little concerning, if I do say so myself, but, you know, they seem okay with it. We could do more decorations. We could add more cactuses. A bigger cactus. Nah. We need to stay. Oh, I could start doing stuff like this. Oh, there's more people. That seemed very... It's the first that I've seen coins. Usually it's a bag. Did I get shortchanged? Did you steal from me, lady? How do you like sitting next to the door by the outhouse? Turns out they appreciate the view. You know, it's got a good cross breeze. You know, it's fine. pours are still perfect. They're top notch, even in this hostile work environment. Everything's clean here. 2 sausages. Not even a whole sausage, though. See, now that was a bag. Beggar. Hang on, I need to tell this person to buzz off. Get out of here. There are no good people left in this world. Look, what do you think this is? I have a gnome on a counter. This isn't a charity. Gnomes are well known for their hoards of wealth. I'm giving gnomes a bad name. I'm running out of sausage. I'm running out of a lot of things, to be fair. But you people have to give me a little bit of time. These orders come in fresh, you know. So they're not making as much of a mess. I can respect that. Let's clean these dishes while we can. And we have to catch up. We have to move all this stuff. They want the bench. Everybody wants the bench now. Also, why are you guys at the bench? There's only 2 of you. Why? Why are you at the bench? You people could have just gone to the table. Trying to, like, keep on top of stuff. Let's see. 2 of these, 1 of these. Bam. 2 of these. But it's starting to go too fast. Again. How can I keep up with these demands? These constant demands. I just gotta jump over. I can't jump over their head. It's my crappy placement has betrayed me. They want the table. Nobody's complained about dirt though. You know, even though I haven't cleaned the floor. They do not care. I just, you know, because the tables are clean, they can respect a clean table. They don't care about the floor. They care about the tables. I keep forgetting I have cups of stuff. Got this, we got this. There's apparently a new quest. Buy a new tavern level. I need like a tavern helper is what I need. No clean crockery. No clean crockery. I've been keeping up on it. I don't think it's because there's too many people. There. There's a dirty table. Why do they go to the bench? Don't go to the bench. You people don't need the bench. Maybe the tavern level would also allow me to pour more, which would be kind of nice. Okay, they want a beer. They want the sausage. Maybe we increase that tavern level. Right? That's what they wanted. But it's just gonna open. Hiring assistants. Never mind. Screw that noise. I want that. If I can start hiring assistants, then this would definitely be more useful. I'll be able to catch up. I'll be on time. I won't be just one man doing it all. What do you want? You want 3 beers. At a solid 1 a.m. Okay. Clean. We need to clean. To the point where it's actually starting to get, super dirty. Apparently. Something is being dirty. Is it just the floor? Like the floor is that dirty that they're mad about it. I don't know what this man wants. Sausage. I think we might have to move the gnome. It's starting to backfire. We need to find some other weird place to put it. It's just a little too in the way, you know? It's very specific about where you put it. Okay. We got 2 more people. They're gonna want drinks or something. I can't pour fast enough. It's gonna start mellowing out. The moment I can get those assistants, I definitely think... Did that guy order twice? Or was I just that slow? Ooh, there's other places on the bar. You didn't have to be there. Tiny Irish Viking. Thank you for the follow. Very much appreciated. Oh, I forgot their beer. So far, the game is very enjoyable, but my god, there is a lot happening all at once. He wants another beer. Guys, I don't think this guy's gonna be walking out of here. I think he's gonna have to crawl home. Speaking of which, how's the toilet doing, right? Okay, yeah, it's fine. You're welcome. Nice to meet you. Likewise. It's always a pleasure to have people swing on by. The support greatly appreciated. Ale. We need more ale here. Actually, I am running out. That is a very good spot, I suppose, because yeah, I need to order more. Nobody's ordering the sausages, they're only ordering the ales. Just too busy cleaning. This guy has left a huge mess. Well, to be fair, it is a bar. Yeah, but I just never assumed. Also, they've been ordering like this since like 1 a.m. Like, actually, not even 1 a.m. It was like, I'm out. One of you gets a drink. The other one has to wait for the order. That's the furniture. I just need to buy. Buy. You're all gonna have to wait. I'm only one person. You get to sit with the gnome. That's your, like, so it's a college bar. Yeah, I mean, pretty much. With how much, stuff they've been spewing out, it feels like a college bar. Look, man, you gotta wait, like, a couple minutes. Luckily, the shipments are express delivery. Okay. We're back in business. I'll be with you in like a couple seconds. The perfect pour every time, I promise. I don't have any more. I don't have any more stuff. I need stuff to clean. Man, just a frantic bartend. Luckily, I got this bucket of water earlier. This is how you min-max. Medieval DoorDash. Soon we're getting into the delivery business. That's what I should be doing. Maybe it'd be easier. That person has to have left. Actually, no, they're still there. I guess once they're seated, they're happy, I guess. They shut up. Once they're seated, they're willing to wait however long. Okay, let's get some of these orders out. Bam, okay. We have to move the gnome. It's causing a few issues. You can sit here. The cactus can stay. People can sit on the cactus, it's fine. It's not in the way. But the gnome was getting there. Just in case people need to use this bench. I've seen 2 people sit at the bench. They don't need they don't need the bench. Okay, those guys need the bench, but I've seen people abuse their bench privileges. It's a dirty table. People are going to be ordering. 2 beers. And a sausage. I keep putting away the thing. Has the game... I haven't saved once, so the fact that it said that it saved is probably a blessing in disguise. Luckily, though, the game has run very smooth. No crashes, no instability. It is enjoyable, though. Whew. Feels like you're sweating a mile a minute, you know. Perfect. We have a moment to ourselves to pour a beer. Only a good one, though. Look, we can't be perfect every time. We have to have the little guy be able to see that, you know, even gods can be felled. I think somebody ordered? No. No. They just left a bunch of dishes everywhere. And my toilet is still perfectly functional and not broken by any means. Okay. I think we are starting to make enough money to where we can upgrade and possibly buy an assistant. Which is going to be very nice. Because I can't live like this. I haven't had a moment to think. I'm too busy hanging sausages and pouring drinks. A matter of fact, I might do it just now. That way I can just, you know, start getting... moving overnight, as it were. I thought I... Oh, you wanted another one. was about to say, like, I thought I gave you one. But I can't take their dirty dishes for some reason. Find out what happened. Why do I have a mural back here? Seems that now I have helpers. Hire the first fairy. Fairy helpers. Your cute establishment has attracted wild fairies. Now their magic tree has sprouted in your kitchen. It looks like a portrait to me. And they will be able to help you around the house. First, buy a house for a new fairy in the upgrade menu. Activities for fairies. Each fairy can be sent to do one job, for example, washing dishes. To do this, use the menu on the fairy tree. As you play, you will unlock more specialties and get more fairies. By doing one job for a long time, fairies gain experience and begin to do this job better. Fairy dust for fairies. Fairies work for free, but they want to eat. Fairies eat fairy dust. You must regularly buy fairy dust from the store and place it next to their treehouse through the menu. Okay, I don't have any helpers. There's no one here. There's an urgent order. Is it of sausage? Hire the first fairy in the upgrade menu. I do not see, but to be fair, I'm mid-delivery in the upgrade menu. Oh, booze hound once more. We definitely need to close. Like, it would be nice to have a second upgrade menu. Have I used the upgrade menu? Positive I've used the upgrade menu. I've just lost all the information that I've gained. Boiler, hooks, delivery? No. Furniture, resources. Is it not the upgrade menu? I'm sure I've been told what this is, but... Hang on. Huge establishment. I mean, yeah, it looks like the... It looks like the thing for this. Have I just... The thing over here. And then... Oh, yeah. No! Cost 200. This person's drunk. Take out the trash. Ugh! There we go. They knocked over my gnome. Okay, so I can now get that fairy. I have absolutely no money, though, because of it. Absolutely none. Firewood. You need firewood to start a fire at the workplace. You can chop firewood with an axe. You don't say. Take the axe by clicking it. Hold down to swing and release. Carry the firewood to the workplace. You can place logs to hold. Hang on, I need to tell this fairy what to do. I can't feed it. Which means... Oh no, it's good. Okay. Is that all I can do? I can just do the dishes. Okay. I guess I'll take it. Mostly because I Don't have enough time. The tavern's dirty. I haven't had time to clean the tavern. Somebody's harumphing at me. Now they're giggling? They want a beer and 2 sausage. I picked up too many sausages. Okay, it works fast, though. Which means it's useful. It's not useful in what I would hope. Because I imagine it also doesn't get water. It probably just cleans, which means I still have to do everything else by myself. Another beggar is approaching. I'll do a bit of cleaning. Luckily, that was the only thing that was dirty. Okay, we have a little bit of money. I still have to do firewood stuff. I don't even know what for, though. What the heck? It won't let me... Hang on. I thought I read this correctly. You need firewood to start a fire at the workplace. You can chop firewood with an axe. Take the... by clicking on it. Hold down. Yeah. Oh. I see. It's a little... I thought it was just like click and drag. Like everything else. Let me just, freaking... There's a beggar. Get out of here. What the... Get out of here. I need to get rid of all these poor people. I keep picking up sausages. Buy vegetables, bring water from the well. I was out of water, so it makes sense. I'm gonna stockpile. See, I just... And then we'll do one more bucket. That way I don't have to worry about it. We'll just leave it here. Perfect. Okay. Perfect. We have plenty of stuff poured. Now we just need to buy. We need vegetables. I probably don't need that much dust, right? I would assume. This guy wants a beer. Yeesh. Okay, I think we're starting to catch up. The fairy, though, I don't know, how much does it... I think it gets hungry with time? Or is it per work? I think it's just per work. I don't think it's, you know, I don't think it's being begrudgingly working, like, right now. We just throw this stuff all there. We got some dust for it. It has nothing to do, though. Because I'm just too ahead of the job. It's definitely a good balance. Because, yeah. The moment I do start to feel a little rushed, it reels back at around nighttime. Though I imagine that'll change drastically. I haven't done any of these upgrades. Workplace improvement, more crockery, seat at the counter, table for storing orders, warehouse expansion. Like, it is pretty crazy that they're just like, upgrade, upgrade, upgrade. It's like, I haven't done anything. But the ferry. Ferry's doing work. Did I get the order? Yeah. It's still that awkward, like, I'm not overstocked. I'm not overstocked with much of anything. Chopping wood is a very slow action. When the heck did all you people get here? Where did you all come from? Why is there a dirty cup? She was already here. She's been drinking. She's been drinking for hours. Still doing the perfect pour every time. Almost pushed it. We haven't made any... Oh, we need more vegetables. That's why. I was wondering, like, nobody's ordering... like, nobody was ordering the vegetable soup. And it's because I don't have enough. I'm hoping, though, that means that, you know, that it'll just make a big batch. I have to frickin' At least she paid. Delivery on the way. The ferry is still working. Turns out fairy magic works on just dust. And we got more people ordering. Peaceful. Quaint. Now that I have one helper. Though I do wish I could have them do something else than just dishes. Dishes are not the roughest job. Prepare the soup. Now you can cook soup. To cook soup, you need water, firewood, and vegetables. You can find vegetables in the store, water in the well, and you need to chop firewood. While clicking left mouse button, ignite the fire under the soup by throwing logs. Hold down the left mouse button to drag the vegetables to the pot. Release left mouse button to throw the vegetables into the water. Oh my god. This is a lengthy process. Take the ladle by clicking on it with left mouse button. Stir the soup by moving the mouse in the middle, or in a circle, so that the arrows ends up in the yellow or green zone when the time is up. I am going to butcher that. Blah. Blah. Okay. And we just throw all these bad boys in there. That's how you do it. And then you stir. Perfect. I'm cooking. Perfect soup. That's how you stir. They want beer. Okay. Well, at least now that it's set, problem solved. I don't have to worry about it no more. The soup has been made. The job is done. I just have to make sure my fairy is still working. You know, he works for free, but he does need food. Somebody's ordering. Is it soup? No. Nobody wants the soup. Not until they see on how perfect it is and how green it is. Because everything these people touch is green. They'll love it. I need to order. I need to order more. There's so much dirt. I wouldn't eat your green witch stew. No, it's perfect. Look. Look. I don't remember putting peas in it, but there it is. That's how you know it's good. It's got vegetables in it that the chef didn't even know he put in. You guys got such dirty shoes. Why do you guys stink? What the heck? What? What the heck? These people came in here and then dropped a sausage in the middle of my floor. And that's not a euphemism. That's just what happened. These are dirty, unwashed adventurers with their half-eaten sausages dropping. And their very dark shoe footprints. You people want the soup? You want the soup? Nope, they just want the sausages. Nobody wants the witch's brew. I don't get it. It's like it's like something was misbranded. I don't know why I'm sweeping. The moment they get up, it's just gonna... Yeah. We're good. Jason, that one dropped a rock. I don't even understand. How do you do that? How does that just happen? You just drop a rock? Okay, they wanted the chair. The fairy is cleaning the dishes. Work faster. So the fairy's probably gonna want food here in a bit, yeah. Always wanting food. They just take and take. That's a stone of good luck. That's how you know they're a kind and generous adventurer. This person wants my witch's brew. I like on how, like, the politeness is a huge thing in the game of, like, oh, politeness by one. It does so little. It does feel a little just kind of tacked on there. I don't need any more vegetables. I need beer. And maybe some fairy dust, just in case. This should work. I gotta... Fairy, get to work. Clean these dishes. I got more dishes for you to clean, Fairy. Ugh. Fairy was the best investment I ever made in my life. It's a big order coming up. We got 3 people coming in. They're gonna want the stew, right? Yeah, they want the witch's brew. Like, they just want beer. Oh wait, yeah, 2. I almost did 3. This business is booming. Clearly. I know what the people want. They want cactuses on the bench. They want gnomes. They want oddly placed furniture. They want the owner of the store to jump on their head. They want really weird looking soup with vegetables that I don't remember putting in. Oh, the fairy's hungry. Feed the fairy. Get to work, fairy. So eventually, I'm assuming everything just kind of becomes automated. It seems like the natural conclusion. Like, once you start getting enough need another bucket of water. This is probably the worst part of the game, like spinning in a circle. But so far, witch's brew. I'm gonna run out of witch's brew. I'm gonna run out of the good stuff, you know? It takes so many vegetables, though, to make that stew. That goop. The sludge. The questionable, stuff. So I really do fear the day that somebody wants it, and I can't make it, because it takes a lot. To the point where I might actually start to buy more now. To just kind of get ahead. Good enough. How many gifted for you to give Soap's character a stone of ill luck in the next campaign? Heck. What would it take? That is a pretty cruel joke, but how much are gifted subs? They're only like 6. I think subs are like $6 or so. We'll say, honestly, probably just 1. A brew and a soup. Oh no. Oh, thank God. They didn't want. But hey, if you want to go extra gifted subs, there's always the leaderboards, you know. In case you want to snag that, I would say first place, but I think first place is like 20 gifted subs, so maybe second place. I have to clean the floors again. These adventurers and their dirty shoes. Who the hell gave you 20? It wasn't in a row. But admittedly, there were a lot of gifted subs one day. But it was from a viewer that doesn't really have a... they're not able to show up very often. So they basically went like all out during like an Elden Ring stream. Is this not it? Yeah, there we go. Which it was still a lot. I think they did, and that one stream alone, I think they did like 10 gifted subs. But it's Unworn Comet has first place at 20. Second place, I think, is like 8. So, you know, not a bad number to beat. I did get the delivery, right? I'm like running frantically everywhere to the point where I don't. Well, I might as well just wait here because. Yeah, I gotta clean the table and then I have to plunk this down. I gotta chop the wood. Ugh. The wood chopping is very slow. Luckily, though, it gives me an entire bundle. And I can kind of get ahead on that. No. They want the stew. That's my final one. They want 2 sausages. That's a bit easier to do. I forget what 3rd place is, though, for the gifted. I think it's like 5. So you would have to gift 6. To take 3rd place. Okay, I have to make a stew. Because we're all out of stew. But I need a bucket of water, which I already got. And I need firewood. Which I forgot to grab. Ugh. Oh, I don't have to do all the funny stuff. Before I was making stew over here. It's so hard to do a perfect stew. Unworn gave 20 gifted subs and 2,700 bits. Yes. That sounds about right. Well, the bits thing was a funny thing, because Soap and Unworn Comet were in, like, a bidding war for 1st place. So it turned into this, like, you know, like... And to be fair, this was over the course of, like, days, weeks. This wasn't happening all in one session. But yes, very generous. But very funnily, yeah, they were doing a bit of a bidding war where they're just like, I'm 1st place. No, I'm 1st place. And so yeah, it's starting to get a little high there. Eventually, I will want to reset it because I feel like, yeah, nobody's gonna be able to beat, like, if I just let it go forever, you know, it'll be a little rough for anyone else to take 1st place. Unworn is 4,600. Soap is 2,700. Yeah, that sounds about right. Because, yeah, Soap was talking about that on how he would have to do, like, 2,000 in order to take 1st place. Which he's apparently very incentivized to do. He really wants to get 1st place again. So, you know, if you're gonna try to beat the bits, you know, good luck. But gifted subs, if you want to be put on the ranking board, or if you just want funny stuff to happen, the bits are very contested. Yeah, the bits are very. You would have a hard time being #1 there. Even if I did reset it. But gifted subs, yeah. Like, if you wanted to start to hit the rankings of there. Which, of course, you know. Generosity is nice. Obviously, financial stability is first, you know. I would hope no one is that crazy to be like, I'm just gonna plunk down freaking 20 gifted subs all at once. Even though I am financially unstable. Yeah. You guys come first, you know. Worry about your situations. But even 1 gifted sub, you know, goes a long way. Especially if you do it over time, you know. Eventually you will be in the rankings. People keep moving my gnome. The gnome is the only thing with collision I've noticed. The cactus has not once moved. But the gnome is always moving. It's always watching. slowly. They want me to upgrade this tavern, but like, I don't need to. I'm constantly doing stuff. Pact of the Gnome. That would be awkward in a D&D game. What with gnomes just being a general race. Though I think they call them species now in the new edition. Which seems very odd. I've heard the argument that it's like, it sounds more like a sci-fi game now. Is this gnome still... You're not hungry, right? It's getting there. I'm gonna have to buy more fairy dust. Okay. I think we're good. I might upgrade the tavern just to see if I can get another fairy. No, I don't. Not until level 6. No! Oh, I am at level 6. I'm just that far behind. If I'm reading this correctly. Like, I haven't had the... I haven't had the chance. It moves so fast. But it costs so much. Oh my god. Token called them races. I think species is a little too unfantasy. Yeah, like for Dungeons and Dragons, it's definitely very odd to be like, race is like a bad. Like, we don't want to call things races. We want to call things species because it's more encompassing. And it's like, I forget what their argument was, but I do remember it being very just strange. I don't know how much I truly desire of all this stuff. Yeah, that should be good. We don't want to spend too much. We have like 2 crazy advancements to make. 1 beer. I haven't even bought like the minor upgrades, which I am wondering if I should start to do. More crockery, seat at the counter. That might be useful. Like putting things like out. I could start to actually get like a head. The chef's main weapon. What the heck? More hooks. More crockery, workplace improvement. Yeah, like I haven't even touched any of these. I haven't even started. Maybe I'm the problem. I'm rushing too much. Like the moment they sit down, there doesn't seem to be any rush. I could just kind of like sit back and relax. But instead I'm like freaking out. I'm like, I don't know why. It just gives me like Diner Dash like situation where it's like, I gotta hurry. To be fair though, I haven't played a lot of these games, so like that could just be a me thing. Other people would probably play this very chill and calming. I've been playing this like a psycho. I guess in Tolkien's case, they were all races, though. All the races are related, if I recall correctly. I mean, yeah, well, like, gnomes. I mean, technically, gnomes, I don't even think we're a Tolkien. I don't know why I said token. I don't even think they were a Tolkien thing, but, like, hobbits, I guess, you know. Well, halflings would probably be more hobbits in D&D stuff, and... Oh, this lady's drunk. Me. Ugh, we gotta get her out of here. Oh, I forgot. I have to... I have to, like, click it to let go. I want a soup and a sausage. A super sausage, if you will. What the heck? Oh, it was the the guy was talking and it was like but yeah, I feel like when it comes to like any form of fantasy, like race is just what you call it, like. And I mean, I get it, like for Dungeons and Dragons they're trying to be more like equality and stuff, but like I don't think there's any like issue with that, you know, in terms of like, oh, calling them a race is bad, and it's like I don't think that is true at all. I don't think that does anything. I forget all the changes that they were doing though in the new edition. I know a lot of them I just did not care for, because they're making Ranger like even worse, and then they're like getting rid of like half orc. I do think it's weird to try pushing politically correct terms for fictional races. Yeah, like it's. I will say the one good thing that they've done is like Drow, where it's like races are inherently evil, like the Drow, and it's like that was a good improvement. That they're like, okay, you know, races can change. You know, just because you're an orc doesn't mean that you're just a big brute and you're murder. And Drow don't have to be, you know, sneaky and like constantly trying to kill each other. That's a good improvement. But to be like, whoa, we need to like change what the term is for races, like species, and it's like, I don't know, that's just kind of a goofy thing, it feels like. But to be fair, I haven't read the argument. So, you know, maybe there is a good argument to be made. Like, oh, that, like, if you really think about it, it's incredibly insensitive. And it's like, maybe it is, but I guess I just never thought of it that way, which is good, I guess. The only good change would be that I'm allowed to play an illithid. I mean, I guess if your DM is cool enough. Technically, you could always pull like a Baldur's Gate 3 situation. I have a worm in my brain. So technically, you're kind of playing an illithid. It just wouldn't be like statistically, you know. I'm gonna have to start ordering more stuff. I'm gonna have to order so much stuff. Yeah, now I need to start, like, staying on top of stuff. Maybe even expanding the hooks. I didn't think that that would be very important, but I'm starting to see where maybe prepping as much stuff as possible could be very useful in my predicament. I haven't even had a desire to expand. I only want to expand to get more fairies. That's literally the only reason. Like, they want a sausage and a drink. Like, there's no other reason. But it is shocking that you can't play an illithid in Dungeons. I mean, to be fair, there's a lot of races that, or species, that you can't play. Like gnolls. There's not like a dog race, even though hyenas technically aren't dogs, but you know, you get the point. Like, you can play as, like, 13 different cats, but you can't play a dog. And it's like, that to me seems like one of the weirdest ones. There's no, like, dog race. I guess they can't speak. I mean, I guess that's... I guess that's true. Well, I don't know. I haven't paid much attention to it. But I almost feel like that's the same thing with like Drow, where it's like, oh, they're canonically evil, and it's like, I bet there were people even in the original edition who ignored that, you know, paved the way. Only a good beer. Drop the ball on that one. The heck? They put gold on the ground. Somebody dropped a coin purse. It's starting to calm down. I'm no longer frantically running around. Kinku are the weird ones to roleplay with their mimicking. Yeah, which they totally got rid of, which I find hilarious. So yeah, it's like, oh, you can't play a Knoll because they don't have a language. And then they're like, oh, you can play a Kinku and just talk because we don't want to roleplay that anymore. I think that was in like Tasha, or not Tasha's, it was the new Mordenkainen book. Monsters of the Multiverse or something like that. They like completely changed like 90% of the races because they were just like, ah, it's too hard. It's too difficult. I don't want to deal with this. The rules are hard. Oh, you didn't want a drink. You wanted a sausage. Why did I think you wanted a drink? But then you can also play fairies and races that didn't ever exist, like the Harengon and all that fun stuff. So, you know, it can be done. They're just being sticklers about it. They're just being cowards. Actually, if I remember right, too, I think they're removing things as well. Like, you could be a mountain dwarf before, and now I don't think you can do that. You can't be a mountain dwarf anymore. You have to be just a dwarf. Unless they change that. But I remember that they were, like, gonna cut back on the quote-unquote sub-races explicitly for the whole, you know, it's demeaning or something. Same thing with like half races. Like they didn't want, like, it felt too rude, you know, it didn't feel, you know, it didn't help. Which again, maybe there's a good argument to be made, but like for me personally, it's like, I don't think it was ever supposed to be seen as, like, offensive. The only thing I do like of 1 D&D is the idea of feat scaling with level. It really shows how bad D&D is, though, with its class structure. True, yeah, like... And I've heard that they've done good work for, like some of the classes. Like, Warlock, I think, got, like, huge improvements. But then there's just others that are just like, oof. Like, there's no positive to this. Like Ranger. I think Ranger got completely screwed over. Another sausage and 2 drinks, but I can't carry it all. I'm not even polite to anybody anymore. I don't have to talk to these people. Where else are they gonna drink? Ugh. Ugh. I need to get another bucket of water. Mountain dwarves were awesome. I could get heavy armor proficiency as a wizard. Yeah, like, it made picking a class, or not a class, but a race, interesting. Like, you were able to kind of change it and cater it to your, to what you wanted. But now, apparently, again, it's the whole, like, just make whatever you want kind of situation. They don't want you to pick a sub-race, they want you to just be able to, like, pick proficiencies, pick what you want, you know? Form it as you were. And I feel like that just kind of takes away things' identities. And, starts to turn more into just, like, people starting to just homebrew everything. Because, like, if people wanted a hill dwarf to wear heavy armor, like, I'm sure DMs were already doing that. Of just like, yeah, we can just give you that or whatever. Everything that they put into, like, a rule is now just kind of a strange... Feels like a strange choice, I guess. My main issue was the half-elves were incredibly broken. Every class gravitated to tiefling or half-elf. Which, that I can agree with, because I think they were removing that. Like, your proficiencies or your bonuses towards, you know, like, oh, only this class gets, like, a strength bonus. That I can kind of understand. But to take away the sub-race as a whole. To take them away. I think we can upgrade this place, maybe. How much money does it cost? 450 and 700. But I'm kind of... I'm not gaining money. Kind of, I'm teetering. I keep, like, going up and then back down because I'm running out of materials. Can I not? No, I have to pick her up first. Okay, ma'am. Frickin', you gotta... Oh! That's what we do to drunks around here. Give them the old 1-2. Okay, we're starting to get the money, but yeah, I gotta immediately buy. I'm running out. I've ran out of soup. I've ran out of soup money. I ran out of booze. I don't have enough money. Yeah, like I just keep. It's one step forward, like 2 steps back. What's your deal? The tavern's dirty. Oh. My liege. Apologies. I don't have soup. I could make soup. Actually, no, I can't make soup. It takes 10. Why was I always buying 5? I need water. I need firewood. Oh! Well, we're definitely gonna find out if those people stay here forever. Did I still don't have enough. I didn't buy enough. This is awkward. You're not getting served. We don't serve soup people. Not in this time of night. Yeah, they're pushing the custom lineage. Yeah, like, and that's the thing, like, I can agree with certain changes, like, I'm not, like, I've heard where there's just some people who are just like, change is bad. You know, they get super, you know, grudgety about stuff like that. And, you know, I wouldn't say that I'm that bad, but there's certain things that I can agree with. And then there's certain things that just seem kind of odd. Again, like calling things a species in a fantasy game. Because it's just like, yeah, it's just... it just comes off as kind of weird. It's not obviously anything that's like, oh, it ruins my enjoyment. You know, I'm definitely not that bad, but it's just strange. What did you want? A drink. Yeah. I gotta start pouring these. Oh! I poured a bunch of bad drinks because I held the button too quickly. Well, someone's gonna get upset. It's gonna be nothing but head. The head of a beer. That's all you get. Okay, I thought I messed up on... I guess I did. I messed up so bad that it, like, spilled, I guess. I do think the idea of weapon mastery and extra actions with weapons are cool. Martial combat is incredibly boring after playing D&D for a while. Yeah, like, I've been playing D&D for a while, and unless you are narrating a fight, or have a fight that's, like, super cinematic, like, oh, lots of things to do during the fight, it's just gonna feel like a slog. Which is where I can kind of enjoy other types of tabletop games like Call of Cthulhu or Vampire the Masquerade. Because they even openly admit that it's like, make it snappy. Like, it's not, this game isn't about combat. It should be about, you know, this. It should be about the story. It should be about the scares. But D&D is an incredibly, like, dungeon crawly based game. Its entire history is around the idea of dungeon crawling. You know, it's called Dungeons and Dragons. If you don't have a dungeon and a dragon in it, what the heck are you playing? But yeah, like, I don't know if making it so that you can just attack more would be better. Like, I guess in theory it makes the player feel cooler, because they're just like, yo, I can freaking attack like 27 times. If I drink a potion of haste, and I have this weapon, and I do this, and I, you know. D&D is a weird game like that. Like, I don't know if there's much that you can do to fix that. I think we have a moment of reprieve. Maybe. No, no, no. There's more people. I have not had the desire to sleep in this game. Like, you're always serving people. They talk about, like, oh yeah, like, skip time. It's like, you don't need to. You just need a little, just need extra little actions that can do. Battle Master was good for that. Yeah, like, yeah, you just need things that make fighting more interesting. And again, like, it could just be something as simple as, like, using the environment, like putting more environmental things in your combat. Which can be, like, kind of hard to do or, like, incorporate. I always try to go the more narrative route. I try to put more effort in, like, the thought of the fight. And then with higher level combats, I might just, like, kind of skimp them down in general, because, like, if you're a level 20 party and you're, you know, like, random encounters on the road, that's not necessary. Like, like, you're just killing time as a DM. If you're just like, oh, the bandits stop you, it turns into, like, a joke of just, like, you're a level 20 party fighting, like, 15 bandits. They get wiped out in like 3 seconds. The game is not built for high-level combat. Who the heck are you? I came a long way and saw your tavern. I'm dying of thirst, and all I ask is cold water. I don't have time to deal with your problems. There are no good people left in this world. Look, there's water that way. Better not turn left. Don't turn left, man. Don't do it. There's nothing over there. Why is there a person floating on my front porch? It's insane to think that I haven't done very many upgrades, and yet I'm just like pumping out reputation and money. The 3 bandits and leather armor are approaching Super Saiyans. Yeah, like, and that's pretty much what it feels like. So you're either creating this unrealistic encounter by being like, oh, there's like 2 Baylors out in the middle of nowhere, random encounter, Omega lol. Or you're doing, yeah, like, you bump into the Skyrim bandits and they want your gold. And then, yeah, it's a good feel-good moment, I guess, for the party of just being like, yeah, we're just wrecking shop. Like, just destroying everybody that approaches. I need to feed the fairy. But yeah, I've done 2 campaigns now that went to level 20. And admittedly, I probably had people level up a little fast, so it doesn't sound as exciting as it might sound. But they were very long campaigns. They were still about like 80 sessions or so. And yeah, like high-level combat is just, it's atrocious for the DM. At least it was for me. I'm sure there's some DMs that love it. And for the party, like, I feel like you have to create these insane encounters. You know, you're generally fighting gods, like, every 5 minutes, or whatever. Like, it just feels like there's no real good middle ground. A drink and 2 soups. What were level 20 party encounters? Well, one was Vecna. I was basically using... I forget. I think I was... Yeah, I was using the Vecna stat block with, like, some minor adjustments for, like, spellcasting. Because, ironically, the Vecna stat block does not have spellcasting. So I basically did a bit of, like, their stat block with some really high-powered spells. And... now, admittedly, the party was pretty small. The party consisted of 3 people. And, but there was, like, a small, like, helper, as it were. Because, duh. Oh, I don't need a soup. And, yeah. 2 people died, but they were able to immediately revive them. Because the way that the deaths occurred, basically they were able to defeat Vecna and then just kind of immediately bring them back up. Because the fight... You know, you have like you have like 5 minutes or something like that. I forget the time limit for Revivify. But yeah. It was difficult, but it was also so long. Like, they had a ton of health. Vecna had a ton of health. You know, he was able to regenerate. It turned into, I think the session took like 4 hours, and it was just the fight. I almost put the cup in the soup. And that was with no minions, by the way. Like, that was just a Vecna on them fight. No minions. He did have the ability to, like, dominate, like, yeah, he had, like, dominate person, so he was able to do a little bit of shenanigans. And, like, it was still a fun encounter just because it's like, you're fighting Vecna. Like, it's a cool image. And then again, like, it's not like I was just going like, okay, now you hit. Okay, now he hits. Like, I was, you know, I try to be very descriptive as a DM. You know, I want to make the fights feel cool. So, you know, I describe things and I allow the party to describe things. But there's only so much you can do for 4 hours. Like, and so yeah, like, it's a very you know, it's one of those things where it's like, it's a very fun situation. It was still a fun session, but like when you really analyze it, you're just like, my god, this was so long. Like, the fairy's back to work. I need to make more soup. I've ran out of soup money. Ugh. What aisle are you in? I'm in the soup aisle. Get out of the soup aisle. What if this whole place sold soup? What if all we did was soup? Surely people go to taverns for soup. This is how you stir a soup. Slowly. Bam. Perfect timing. They desire the soup. Somebody's gonna be getting that bad ale soon. Yeah, I'd be fatigued in an hour of describing the same combat. Which I guess luckily, yeah, like, the party at the time, you know, again, maybe I have been complimented on my DMing by them, but that might just be because in a world of players, being a DM, a perma DM, you know, you could probably, you know, as long as you're not god awful, you know, you could probably get away with a lot. But yeah, like, if there was any player that didn't like lengthy, like, I guess, encounters, descriptions, they definitely would have hated that session. Because, oof, it was a long one. And after that session, I was pretty much in the mindset of just like, no, like, never again. Like, it's fun to hit level 20 once in your life as a player, and they were able to do it twice. But for me, DMing it, I'm just like, this, oof, like, there's better encounters that could be formed, or just more tense, like more like blitz, like, oh, it's fast, and you might die like 4 rounds in, but the fight is over in like 6, you know. But I forget how many rounds that took, because he had legendary actions too, and oof. My players are being stuck at around level 9, if they even get to that. Honestly, yeah, like, if I had to say a good high level point without like the high level stress, and it's still pretty stressful, is probably level like 15. Because at least there they don't get like the over the top. So like, one was a cleric. One of the players was a cleric, which just had divine intervention at will. Basically. You know, it just succeeds. And so for that encounter, yeah, like, it was like, yeah, I divine intervention. And that was basically the thing that they wanted, was like a help. Like, they wanted help to fight. So it's like, even, you know, I had to... Why did I give her 2? I had to add. I had to add a person. And then they had to play that person. Like, it's just way too much. I don't recommend it. It's fun to do once, and that's it. Like, it's one of those things. It's an achievement. Hey, I had a group so long that I was able to get to level 20. Other than that, have a sausage. Other than that, yeah, like, there's no other reason to do it. Heck, there's only one adventure that Wizards of the Coast even made that even gets to that point. So even if you're doing it by the books, like, you're not supposed to do it. Like, even they don't want you to do it. We're almost there. I want to at least rank up this tavern. I'm almost to level 7, and I haven't even done I haven't done it. There's so much soup. I've played only a fraction of this game. Probably very inefficiently, though. Which I do blame on myself. But it is still very good. Like, I mean, again, I could definitely see where a person that just wants, you know, these kind of comfort games. And that's kind of what I was, you know, like, I don't usually play a lot of these. It's definitely been very nice to just, yeah, bros running a soup kitchen. Yeah, like, if there had to be a negative that I give this game, I wouldn't even say it's that bad, but, like, maybe it's too quick for some people. Like, I have felt the desire to rush. And I don't think I have to. Like, I'm constantly trying to clean and just, like, work on things at a rapid pace, and I don't think I have to. Did they want 2 soups? Yeah. I ran out of soup. The fairies would be nice, which is why I figured I would do this. Bam. And then I would immediately unlock the next tier. I want to see what the next fairy does. I want to see what does the next fairy do. No! I can't do it. They want me to complete tasks. I guess that's fair. But I mean, we got a grill, which is very nice. But I think I'm gonna have to stop there. Like, I'm burning through this. And honestly, it was very fun. Like, I do recommend this. Like, I want to reiterate for the ending, the ending of the stream that you know, this was a key that was given to me, but there were no obligations, you know. And for the price of this game, if you're somebody that wants like a nice cozy game like this is the one. Like, I mean, because I've seen a couple like brands of games like this, like Tavern, take care of like a tavern. I think for people that are used to this kind of game, they would play it a lot more chiller than I did. But like, I was constantly under the impression that they would like, oh, you waited too long, and then they would leave. And obviously that got to the point where it's like, oh, well, I should speed up. And I was rushing way too quickly. I think I could have actually enjoyed. I think you're meant to let grime build up and just close for the day and clean. Yeah, like, I have a sneaking suspicion I was playing that game like a psycho. Like, I was not supposed to be the bathhouse game conditioned you. That's true. The bathhouse game was kind of similar. Chilla's art with bathhouse. It kind of had like a cleaning thing. Especially near the end, because you were like timed. But yeah, highly recommend it. I think right now it's on sale for like, oh, what is it? Let me double check. Till the 27th of August, it is on sale for $11.69. I mean, for the price, the full price is like $13. I mean, yeah, it's a solid game. Highly recommend it. You know, if I had to say anything negative about it, I think talking to the customers felt a little unnecessary. Maybe that's like the reward did not outweigh the fact that I was always busy. So like, but the fact that you can like throw people out, you know, there's other things to do rather than just serve. You know, eventually people do ask questions, and like, you know, the beggar situation, the water, like the guy wanting water. It's a little bit more spiced up than just, you know, oh, take care of a tavern. Like there's nothing fancy happening. So I can kind of enjoy that about the game. But you're running a 24-hour soup kitchen. Yeah, like I never took a rest. I think I slept once that entire session. Which is fine. I personally, you know, I don't mind that, you know, I was able to play the game rather than like, okay, close, go to bed, wake up, open, you know, like it was okay that I was able to work through the night because like the night was obviously where it got a little slower. I was able to enjoy, it at night, ironically. Because again, you would think that during night is when the bar would be its most busiest, but it wasn't. It was the morning. Everybody came in here in the morning. And I experienced so little of the game, it feels like. I only played it for, you know, 3 hours, you know, probably more like two and a half, but it feels like there's a pretty good chunk of the game that I still haven't accessed because I was too busy just doing the same job. So I can imagine once you start getting you know, people coming into the place, and then all the fairies, because you do get the assistants, which is what I was hoping to get, like, quicker. Looking at some of the achievements, yeah, it looks like there's, like, a critic that happens eventually. There's a thief. That's why you need the frying pan. You gotta, like, freaking beat up a thief. There's a ton of stuff that happens in the game. It's definitely way more exciting than I thought. You know, I went into this being like, oh, it'll be like a little goofy, but it'll probably get repetitive. But I was pleasantly surprised. But, yeah. I suppose we're at the end of the stream. So, as per usual, it was always a pleasure to have everyone swing on by. Thanks again, Gib and Tiny Irish Viking, for following. I do remember I have to put that through Google Translation. Which I'm going to copy that right now so that I don't forget. But yeah, I will be on tomorrow, hopefully with some multiplayer stuff. I don't know what we're playing tomorrow, so it'll be a surprise for everyone. And yeah, thanks for all the support. Feel free to spread the word. You know, even non-monetary support is good support. And yeah, it was a pleasure to have everyone swing on by. Hope you enjoyed. Check out the game, Tavern Manager Simulator. You know, even just to kind of take a peek at it for yourself, you know, the reviews. And I'll see you then.